Today, I'm going to show you how to purchase tickets for Shinkansen bullet trains and link them to your IC card using SmartEX. This is a game changer because you don't need to get a paper ticket from the machine or visit the ticketing office. Instead, just tap your IC card at the gate and ride the train. I'll also go over other great benefits, including discounted tickets. This video is part of a series about purchasing tickets and riding Shinkansen trains. Be sure to watch the other videos in this playlist. If you will be traveling along the Tokaido, Sanyo, Kyushu Shinkansen line, then SmartEX is a great choice. To be clear, you can only use this website if you are traveling along this line. It is not valid north of Tokyo nor in the Hokuriku region, only along the Tokaido, Sanyo, Kyushu Shinkansen line. But since many of you will be traveling along this line, for example from Tokyo to Kyoto and or Osaka, you can take advantage of using your IC card, the game changer. By designating your Shinkansen ticket to your IC card, you do not need to pick up any tickets from the machine, nor do you need to visit the ticketing office. Instead, you can just show up at the station, tap your IC card at the automatic ticket gate, and pick up your seat information at the other end of the gate. You will need to tap your IC card again when exiting the ticket gate at your destination station. That's it. It's super easy and fast. And don't worry, the cost of the Shinkansen will not be deducted from your IC card. Instead, the payment was settled on your credit card. But what is an IC card and how do I get one? An IC card is a transportation card with an embedded chip used to store money and ride trains in Japan by simply tapping in and out of the ticketing gates. Currently, in the Tokyo area, the regular Suica and PASMO IC cards are in short supply, and you may not be able to get a regular IC card. Fortunately, you can still purchase tourist IC cards. Welcome Suica or PASMO Passport are available at Haneda Airport. The PASMO Passport is also available at Narita and at select locations throughout Tokyo. I'll put a link in the description below where you can find more information. Both of these cards are equally good and accepted across Japan. But keep in mind that these tourist IC cards are only valid for 28 days, so you cannot use these cards once they expire. If you arrive at Kansai Airport in Osaka, then you can still get a regular Ikoka card, which is the card I use. Each individual person needs to have their own IC card to use for transportation. You cannot share an IC card. However, if you are traveling in a group or as a family, you can purchase up to 6 individual tickets with your SmartEX account. But each member, again, must have their own IC card. You can register each of these IC cards into your account and assign one to each ticket. If not everyone in your group has an IC card, you can choose to use the QR code option, which we'll discuss in a bit. How to use SmartEX. First, you need to register for an account. Once you have an account, you have to assign a credit card. This is the part where you might run into some issues. If your credit card doesn't work, please try a different card, or sometimes by trying a different browser, that works too. Now, let's go through the process of designating your IC card to be used with your Shinkansen ticket. From the home screen, click on My IC Card List. Then, Add IC Card. Redate it with camera, or you can enter it manually as well. Then scan your card. Add a name for your card, just in case you have more than one IC card. This way, you will know which card you are using, and it will be helpful if you are adding multiple members of your family or group. Click Done. Now, let's purchase a ticket. Click Shinkansen Tickets. Enter your departure information. Notice here that you can select a seat with an oversized baggage area or oversized baggage compartment. More info on oversized luggage later. I will choose the Nozomi Shinkansen because it is the fastest of the 3 options, which are Nozomi, the fastest, least amount of stops, Hikari, a few more stops, and the Kodama, which stops at all stations. To give an example, if you were to travel from Tokyo to Kyoto, here's about how long it would take on each of these trains. The Nozomi would take 2 hours and 10 minutes, Hikari 2 hours and 40 minutes, and the Kodama 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm choosing an unreserved seat, but you can just as easily select a reserved seat. Note that reserved seats cost a little more. You can also choose green car. And I've successfully purchased a ticket, and you can see at the bottom that I can now register IC cards for companions. This is where you can add family members or other members of your group if you are purchasing for them as well. Remember, for each member, they must have their own IC card. I'm traveling alone, so now let's designate our IC card to this ticket. Click Designate Card, then choose your IC card, and we're done. Now we have designated our Shinkansen ticket onto our IC card. All I have to do now is tap my IC card at the ticketing gate. After you tap the card, be sure to pick up your seat information card at the other end of the gate. You won't need to feed this card into any machine, just hold on to it as it has your travel information, including seat reservation if you reserved a seat, and it's possible a train attendant may ask to see it. If you are not able to use the IC card method, you can use the SmartEX QR code method. From the home screen, click on Overview to the right of My Trips. Then click on the right arrow again. At the bottom, click on Display QR code. If you have an iPhone, you're supposed to add this to your Apple Wallet. However, if you have a mobile digital IC card such as the mobile Suica or PASMO, then you cannot add your QR code to your Apple Wallet. This is because the ticket gate will get confused if you have a digital IC card. It won't know if it should read the IC card or your QR code. To fix this issue, just temporarily disable the Express Transit setting. This should allow you to add your QR code to your Apple Wallet. From the IC card screen, click on the ellipse, the three little dots at the top. Select Card Details, scroll down and click on Express Transit Settings. At the top, disable Transit Card. And that's it. Just later, make sure you re-enable that so you can use your IC card again by just simply tapping. If this doesn't work, you need to print out your QR code. But I've also heard a screenshot works too. I just haven't tried it. If you have an Android phone, your safest bet is to either print it or try the screenshot method. Then when you get to the station, you need to use a special gate that can read the QR codes. And be sure to pick up your seat information card at the other end. If you're having troubles with either the IC card or the QR code method, you can still get a paper ticket. Just look for the ticketing machines with the SmartEX logo, or you can ask the staff if you need more assistance. SmartEX also offers some discounts called Hayatoku. The best discounts are offered if you purchase your ticket 21 days or more in advance. For a route from Tokyo to Osaka, you can save over 2,000 yen per ticket. Here's an example of purchasing a reserved seat ticket more than 21 days in advance. If you reserve over 28 days, you can get a slightly higher discount. Let's go to Kyoto from Tokyo. Click Search. Notice on this page that you can choose to reserve a seat if you have oversized baggage, or you can also reserve an oversized baggage compartment. You only need to reserve this if you have any piece of luggage that is more than 160 centimeters total length plus width plus depth combined. Also, the maximum weight allowed on the Shinkansen is 30 kg for any piece of luggage. If we scroll down, you can see there are more features such as wheelchair accessible seat. I'll select No Preference and click Done. Now we can choose our train. Notice there is a gold triangle on each of these train times. This means that there is a discount available for all of them. Let's choose the 11 a.m. Nozomi because it's the fastest train and the same price as the others. You can see here in the center there are a couple of Hayatoku discounts. Hayatoku 21 wide, a discount if you purchase more than 21 days in advance. There is also the Hayatoku 3 green wide. It's a discount in green car, which is first class if you purchase more than 3 days in advance. The green car discount is greater than the ordinary class, so if you ever wanted to ride in green car, then this is a really good deal. Back to ordinary car, you can see that if you choose a non-reserved seat, you don't get as much of a discount. This is a good time to choose a reserved seat. Let's do that, and we will save 2,150 yen. If you are traveling as a group, this discount can add up quickly. As a family of 5, we've been able to take advantage of this discount when traveling on the Golden Route from Tokyo to Kyoto and Osaka. But do note these discounts aren't always available and they might have limited availability. Next, we will choose from the seat map since it shows us all available seats. It shows car 13. By default, the system will show you the car with the most available seats, but you can easily choose a different car if you prefer. If we scroll down to the bottom, you can see that the last row is crossed out. The last row of the train cars are designated for travelers who have reserved the oversized baggage area. So do not store your luggage behind these seats unless you have reserved them in advance. I'm going to choose 11E, and the process from here is the same as purchasing a non-reserved seat. The only difference is when you pick up your seat information, it will have your reserved seat number. That was a lot of information, so let's summarize. If you are traveling south from Tokyo all the way to Fukuoka along the Tokaido Sanyo Kyushu Shinkansen line, then you can use the SmartEX website with your Ikoka, PASMO, Suica, including the Welcome Suica and PASMO Passport. With this method, you can easily designate your Shinkansen ticket to your IC card. There is no need to visit a ticketing machine. then tap and go at the Shinkansen ticket gate. Don't forget to retrieve your seat information at the other end of the entrance gate. You can also use the QR code method to enter the Shinkansen gate, but it can be a little more complicated and you need to use the gate that has the QR code scanner. Another benefit of SmartEX is you can choose to reserve your seats and choose your seat on the spot. SmartEX also offers discounts called Hayatoku. The best discounts are available if you purchase more than 21 days in advance of your travel date. We know the process can be confusing, so let us know your questions below. If you are not able to use the SmartEX system due to credit card issues, or if you are traveling outside of the areas such as in the Tohoku region or the Hokuriku regions, then you can use Klook. Klook is a third-party vendor that we use all the time because it's easy to use, covers JR trains all over Japan, and accepts a large array of payment options. We are a long-term traveling family. We share a ton of information about traveling Japan, so be sure to subscribe. See you in the next one. Thanks.